Okay, so hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Real Kenyan TBT. This is a channel where we go back in time and review things or stuff or anything that happened or occurred so many years ago and qualifies to be called a TBT. Yeah, so today we are going to be reviewing, guess what? KCPE 1996 Science and Agriculture paper. That's right. Yeah, so and the KCP, it's a paper done in our country, Kenya, and it is normally done like sort of the basic education, the foundation of your education, which is in standards 1 up to standard 8. So once you do the 8 classes, the 8 standards, you get to sit for KCP, and then they gauge you whether you qualify now to be transferred to high school. Yeah, so this is like the final exam for science and agriculture. So looking at the instructions, um, blah blah blah, question booklet, you have a separate answer sheet, so you answer there. You can do rough work, any sort of rough work in this paper, and then you have the answer sheet. You had to use an ordinary pencil only. So back in our days, we used to buy HB pencils, which are very much expensive because this was a special day. You have to be fully equipped. You have to give your index number, your name, blah blah. Do not fold it, keep it clean. All those kind of typical instructions that you find on now and then. And then we have an example here. Maybe you can check on this example. Which one of the following groups consists of materials which are all attracted by magnets? So let me see if people can guess the answer. Is it aluminium, brass, copper? Is it iron, steel, cobalt? Iron, copper, cobalt, steel, brass, aluminium. Don't know what the answer is. But then, boom! The answer is B, iron, steel, cobalt. So I don't know if you remember those things there. Yeah, and then again, one thing to note here, you can see the shading, as in you had to shade the entire capsule. If you choose B, you shade the entire B as the capsule. But then I think in the year 2000s, middle 2000s, all the way, we used to just strike. You strike with the with one strike, whichever capsule you choose. So I think this one used to be different back them days, and so on and so forth. So let's turn over. Boom. So you can see the questions here. Equal volumes of water, kerosene, which is going to float, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So these are the questions, just the typical basic questions. I mean, like number 4, you're given container. How does the heat transfer from X to Y? This is old science. I don't know if you can remember some of these answers. It has been long. Yeah, so those are the questions there. So I'm not going to go into details, but maybe I'll pick the most interesting ones that we can have a look at them. Yeah, so you can see how the electricity is generated. So before I charge this camera, I mean, maybe the process was we have water here, and then it passes through a generator, and then converted to the wires, and then transmitted to the houses for consumption. I don't know. I don't remember those things. Potential electrical mechanical heat. Boom. All those stuff. I don't know which answer it is. Pinhole camera, guys. Quite fantastic. I mean, we had the object here, and we had the hole itself, and then the image. And I think the image used to be upside down, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, maybe you can correct me on the comments down there below. Number 11, what do we have here? Use gear. I don't know about gears. So these were the questions. A rat, does it have hairs? Snake scales, porcupine spines, bat feathers. I think the answer is D. Yeah, because the bats, I think they have fur because they're flying mammals. Okay, so those were the questions. Those were the questions. By the way, we are dealing with science, the first bit of science. Number 17. The number of legs. I think a tick had 8 legs. A spider, crab, praying it's supposed to be praying mantis, I don't know. But then a spider has, I think, 8 legs. So I think the answer is B there. Wind dispersal. All these questions. But if you're interested in a certain part of the question, you can always pause and just kind of go through it. Yeah, so I think they only had 30 questions for science, and after now we are done with science, we transition now to agriculture. And agriculture is all about farming and all that stuff. Science, I think it was majorly based around the basic scientific things surrounding us. So with agriculture, you have to answer farm related questions. Like, let us check on that too. Which one of the following factors influences the flavor of honey? Type of bees, color of honey, thickness of honey, source of nectar. I think flavor has to do much with source of nectar, type of flower, and all that. Yeah. Then we have a cow here. Number 35. Which one of the following points marked A, B, C, D on the diagram of a bull below is suitable for putting a branding mark? Oh my goodness. What do you brand now? Maybe, I don't know. If you did agriculture 1996, maybe you can give us some views there down below on the comment. Yeah. So blah blah blah. You describe a cow with all those features. I'm not gonna do that right now. Just gonna proceed here. Okay. Number 46. We used to have 4K club. Let us check. A group of 4K club members are planning to construct a wooden feed trap for chicken. Which one of the following set of tools would be most appropriate for the work? My goodness. I'm going to check out these answers, and maybe next time when we go through such a paper, we can be able to know the correct answers. Yeah, so basically, after you're done now that questions for the agriculture, boom, you're done with the paper, and then you hand over to the invigilators so that they can mark and then they give you your results. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Science and agriculture. 1996 was the year. I don't know which year did you do your KCP here in Kenya. Maybe you can comment down below. Is it a TBT for you, or you don't think it's a TBT for you for now? Yeah. So stay tuned for more stuff like this. Don't forget to subscribe down there below. Yeah. See you next time. Boom.